My friends, do you want to be successful? Do you want to be wealthy? Do you want to have financial freedom? Well, today I want to talk to you about things the rich do that the poor don't. Now, the first one is poor people watch a lot of TV. While rich people are aiming to be on TV, poor people watching TV all day long. And in fact, they eat a lot of fast food. Now, poor people buy lots of clothes, especially on sale. The rich people buy quality clothes that they can wear for years to come. In fact, Mark Zuckerberg, one of the richest men in the world, who owns Facebook and WhatsApp, he has several clothes with the same color, and he ends up not having to worry about what he's going to wear today because he's going to focus his energy and his brain power on just making decisions that will make him even richer. The next thing poor people do that the rich don't, poor people wake up later than rich people. In fact, rich people wake up really early and they get lots of things done. They exercise, they drink water, they take care of themselves because they know that them being healthy means that they'll be able to live longer and achieve more. Now, people who do not focus on growth in their early days end up working a lot harder and longer and with little success in later life. So put in all the work that you can in your young days that your older days will be rest and relaxation instead of working till you're old and gray. It really pains my heart to see old people working in their elderly years when they should be relaxing and enjoying life to the fullest. So poor people wake up late and poor people don't educate themselves. People who do not read a lot and do not empower themselves, do not learn as much as they can, end up having to be told things, having to be asking people, what is this and how do you do that? If you empower yourselves, it's less of you asking people how to do this and more of you telling people how to do this. In fact, the mind is the world's last unexplored continent. So, if you want to be rich and powerful, invest in your mind. Another thing that poor people do is they spend time or waste time on meaningless activities. At one point, you will be so far behind because you didn't invest in things that really empower you in terms of your growth and your development. Poor people are really into sports. Now, I love sports, but if you're so into sports that you will go to every match that is played or every event, you're never going to be able to really reach financial freedom because you're always going to be spending money, buying tickets, buying drinks, buying food at sport events. Instead, maybe you can watch a match on Facebook or YouTube or on TV, but don't spend all your energy and time going to every event and so on. Poor people go to lots of parties as well. The first step to success should be an early morning shower. Poor people don't shower as much as the rich do. The rich understand that the cleaner and better smelling they are, is the more people will want to be around them. If you notice, poor people do not end up having much people around them because they don't invest in hygiene. Now, poor people blame others for their misfortune. And in fact, 99% of what happens in your life is on you. So, your relationships, your health, all of these things depend on what you do. And if you blame others for your failures or misfortunes, you will always have people not wanting to be around you and not having success. Poor people have no money saved. So, in fact, if you want to be successful, you need to have money saved up for different things. What if there's an auction happening and you just heard about it? You know that maybe you can get a car for cheap to buy and flip it for a profit and sell it back. So, in fact, it takes money to make money. Poor people have no money saved, so they do not have money to be able to make more money. Poor people take out credit cards or take out loans for useless things. So people will take out a loan to buy a TV, or they'll take out a loan to, buy things that are not so important, or they take things on credit. In fact, if you're going to take out a loan, it should be something that will pay off dividends or make you make money in the future. So if you're going to buy a car on a loan, make sure that that car will be useful to you to help you make money in the future. Or if you're going to take out a loan, make sure it's to do a degree or an education that will help you to make more money in the future. But if you take out loans to buy pointless things like, furniture or TV appliances, which will not make you more money in the future, you are actually losing money, and that will make you more poor. Poor people end up, they tend to have more kids and earlier in life. In fact, the more kids you have is the poorer you will be. And the earlier you have children is you cutting the head off your opportunity to become really financially strong in the future. In fact, more successful people, they have children later on in life, like 30s and beyond. But people who start having children in their teens or in their early 20s, they have less chance of becoming really financially successful. So and people who have more kids, like 5, 6, and even 3, 4, those people have a less chance of becoming really financially strong. Poor people do not regularly, they don't do checkups on a regular basis. In fact, the people who are wealthy, they do checkups regularly because they understand that their body is what creates their wealth, their mind, their body. So if they don't take care of it, they're actually losing because they won't be around to enjoy all that they're working for. So poor people don't do checkups as much. Poor people spend money before they get it. So people who, as soon as they have a credit card and they spend money, they buy off all the things that they feel like they want, but really and truly, if they look about it in another month from now, they realize that they didn't need it as much. So poor people spend money that they don't have, or before they get it. Poor people surround themselves with other poor people. If you notice, birds of a feather flock together. You need to surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who will give you advice, mentor you, who will build you up. So if you're poor and you want to do better financially, surround yourself with some people who are doing better than you. And in fact, it will rub off on you, and they'll give you advice somewhere along the line. Poor people never follow through on their plans or ideas. In fact, they never really live up to their full potential. A lot of poor people have good ideas, but they don't follow through on it. They don't get the resources, they don't get the people, they don't get the plans in place to achieve their ideas or to make their ideas come to fruition. So if you're poor and you have a winning idea, $1 million idea, you need to follow through on your plans. So that way you will move from poverty to prosperity. The next thing is that if you have an idea, get on with it. If you fail, try again and again, but don't give up. Poor people also believe that others should help them to reach the top. If you believe that others should and must help you to reach the top, you're never going to be financially free. You're never going to be rich. So you have to understand that it's you. You are the one who's going to make yourself rich. You can't depend on somebody else to help you. Because the truth is, everybody's out for themselves. So you have to make your dreams a reality. And the world does not owe you anything. Nobody has to do anything for you. Nobody has to do anything. If people decide that they're not going to help you, what are you going to do? Is just sit around and mope and say, nobody cares about me. The truth is, everybody's working on themselves to make their family better and their own interest. This world only rewards the best of the best. Those who never quit. Those who keep learning. Those who keep adapting. And those who understand that nobody will solve their problems for them. They force their heads in, and along the way, you might meet others who feel the same way about something that you're passionate about. So if you want to be financially free, if you want to be rich, if you want to be successful, you have to make it happen. Nobody's going to sorry for you and say, oh, I want to help this guy, he's so passionate. No, you have to make your dreams a reality. It's you. It's up to you. And it's necessary that you follow through on your plans because nobody else will hold your hand for you. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this video brings you some insight into your future. God bless. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. God bless.